Okay, welcome back to Izzo Math. In this video, we're going to talk about circles. So let's draw a circle. And let's go from there to there. And not drawn to scale here. Let me just say that this is the circle of radius 3. That is, any radii on here is of length 3. So we have a circle of radius 3. So we have the origin at 0, 0, and we have an arbitrary point here on the circle. Let's just call it xy. Okay? And we know that the distance, because of the definition of a circle, no matter where I go on the circle, the distance is 3. The distance is 3. That radius is 3. That's how you form a circle. Okay, so let's focus on this region right here. Use our distance formula. The distance between those 2 points equals the square root of x minus 0 squared plus y minus 0 squared. And we see there, and again, let me emphasize that that is just a simple application of that distance is x, that distance is y, and so we get the distance equals the square root of x squared plus y squared. So just the Pythagorean theorem there. But we know that the distance, because it's a circle of radius 3, we know that that distance is actually 3. We know 3 equals the square root of x squared plus y squared. And now if we square both sides to get rid of this radical here, square both sides, I'm going to get that x squared plus y squared equals 3 squared. And I want to leave it like that because that's the way all these circles at the origin are going to be of the form x squared plus y squared equals the radius r squared. Okay? Let's look at a very important circle that's going to come up here in the future. Let me draw another coordinate plane here. And again, not drawing anything to scale. I'm just drawing circles. Okay? And let's say that we have a radius of 1. And so we go from the origin to any point on the circle, and we have that its length is 1. And this is some xy. Alright? And so we're going to have that the distance 1 equals the square root of x squared plus y squared. That is x minus 0 squared because I'm at the origin here. X minus 0 squared is going to be x squared. Y minus 0 squared is going to be y squared. And so we square both sides and we see that the x squared plus y squared equals 1. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the unit circle. Put that one in the memory banks. We're going to need that one big time in the future. And for those of you moving on to calculus, you're always going to be referring back to this unit circle. Its uses are unimaginable. How much you can do with this unit circle. Okay. Let me see how I'm doing on time. Oh, looking good. Let's do another one here. What's it say? So we've got centered at 2, 1, radius 5. 2, 1 with radius 5. So let's sketch this. So our center is 2, 1. We have a radius of 5. Our center is over 2, up 1. And we have a radius of 5. So I don't know where that's going to be. Oops, let me undo that. Let me just How do I want to do this circle? Right there. Again, I don't think that's actually a radius of 5 if you're looking at my dots here, but we're just sketching here. So we know this is the point 2, 1, and we know that we have a radius of 5. And here is some arbitrary point on the circle, call it xy. Okay? And so we know that our distance, 5, equals square root of x minus 2 squared plus y minus 1 squared. And now if we square both sides, I'm going to get the x minus 2 squared plus y minus 1 squared equals 5 squared. And that's going to be called our standard form. So that's going to be the standard form. And how's your book say? X minus h squared is going to be x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared, where the center is at hk. So in ours here, we had the center at 2, 1, so x minus h, right here's x minus 2, y minus k is y minus 1 there, and you see that we get a circle. This is going to give us our standard form. If we know the radius and we know the center, we can easily get a circle in standard form. While looking on time, let's just throw one out here. So let's say the point 3,5 is our center, and our circle is at radius 10. So our standard form is going to be x minus 3 squared plus y minus 5 squared equals the radius squared, 10 squared. Okay? Let's do another one. Let's say, for example, we're at the point -5, 6, and we have a radius of 6, the first perfect number. And so I'm going to have my standard form of the circle will be x minus a -5. So x plus 5 squared plus y minus 6 squared equals 6 squared. That would give me the standard form. Again, note here that my center and these circles, again, this kind of lies to you. It's not part. So the center is going to be a -5 and 6. Okay, and that will conclude it. We're going to, given a circle, given an equation for a circle, we're going to, in the next video, we're going to use the method of completing the square to put it in standard form. And I don't think we have time to do that on this video, so I'll see you on the next video, and we will use the method of completing the square to put a circle, and that's not in standard form, to put it in standard form so we can easily see where the center is and what the radius is. Peace.